What is up, boys and girls? It's Obi back once again with another weekly upload update that's been long overdue. I know it's been a while since I've put up any new content. I did ask for requests in some previous videos, so we got some re-uploads here for you. And we'll start on the first row here. As you can see on this top row, you have all 5 current members of World's Finest, including the 2 brand newest members, that being Prince Hamid Aziz and his bodyguard slash confidant Abu Hassan, who were featured in last week's, or a couple of weeks ago's, weekly CAW Showcase. They of course have been absorbed into World's Finest. Then we have Brock Bentley, of course, who I've previously also showed in a update slash showcase video. These guys have been up for a while, as you can clearly see from the downloads. Joining them, however, and I do believe this is the first time that I'm putting these guys up, if I'm not mistaken. My memory kind of blanks out on me sometimes, but we have Union King. As we take a look at the details here, of course, he will require some DLC and unlockable content. Give you a quick preview of how he looks like this year. Pretty much the same, or elements of the same, that I've used on previous versions of him as far as his attire and his overall look goes. He will be featured in the next weekly CAW Showcase, so I'll have a closer look at him, as well as obviously the theory and the design process behind him, and how I came up with the look and the idea and all that special stuff there. And then on the other end, we have Legionarius, aka Anastasios Legionarius, half-brother to Orion, or Angelus Aurelius, the artist formerly known as Orion. He too, as you can see, will require DLC content and VC purchasables. Give you a preview of him. You can obviously see the Spartan type of vibe going on, specifically with his entrance gear, because he's got a cape, much like his brother comes out with a cape. Kind of made that possible thanks to this new part that they put available in this version of the game. He too will be featured in my next showcase video. Even though his look is pretty much self-explanatory, it's mainly the tattoos that are his highlight, but you'll see a closer look at that stuff as well. On to some brand new stuff. We have Sydney Stryker here, who I featured in last week's CAW Showcase. He is now available for download. Will require downloadable content to get him, and to use his moves and entrance and stuff like that. You've already seen if you've seen the previous showcase video, then you already know how he looks, but a little preview for you anyway. Same stuff pretty much, but people have been asking me when I was going to upload him. He's uploaded now, because I still had to do some last second tweaking to his moveset, but it's all good. He's all 100% now, so get him if you are interested. The other debuting character is this gentleman right here, following right along in my whole thing of making characters based off of Undisputed 3. I think that's probably gone down as one of my favorite movies. But yeah, this gentleman here goes by the name of Rodrigo Silva, and he of course will also be featured in my next weekly CAW Showcase. But I figured get these guys out now and then do the video afterwards, so that you guys aren't waiting for this content. So pretty self-explanatory, his look, probably the simplest attire I have ever made on any character, pretty much. But there are some nuances to his design that you don't see, unfortunately, with these thumbnails and the video quality that you'll get a closer look at in your game when you download him, as well as the upcoming weekly CAW Showcase. At this point, I should probably stop calling them weekly CAW Showcases because they're not weekly very much. But I digress. Brand new for 2018, available now. And then comes the re-uploads. I got requests for Christian Phoenix to be re-uploaded, aka the reigning XWA World Heavyweight Champion. By the way, I think I showed this already, but I do have brand spanking new versions of the XWA Championship belts available as well. A lot more solid gold going on in all of their looks. A couple of redesigns. And yeah, now you can have the actual belt that I'm using in my shows to go with the current title holder here. Quick look for you. Nothing has changed at all from when I featured him in a weekly upload update video earlier on in the year. So it's just basically re-uploading for anybody who missed him the first time or the second time. I forgot how many times I uploaded him, but yeah, you got him now, so go get him. And then to kind of complement the fact that I have all 5 members of World's Finest available this week, we also re-uploaded all 5 members of Katana. Starting, of course, with the ringleader, Victory Musashi here. Quick preview. Once again, just like Phoenix, not much has changed at all in his design, his movesets, nothing. Pretty much the same as every other time I've uploaded them. Then we got Big Duke Morose. Same story with all 5 members of Katana. Quick preview here for you. You can see they also all require downloadable content as well. Should not be a surprise to anybody at this point. Then down low we have Jung Suzuki. Show you the preview of him, front and back. Still one of my favorite looks, even though it's kind of simplistic. Then we have the Impact player Kevin Lassiter. Without giving too much information away, I've got some pretty big plans for this guy. But here you see the preview of his 2 attires. And then last but not least, Tane Tua, the Savage Samoan. And then you have the front and back preview of his attires as well. And one more new character, well, not new character, but one that I had put up previously but didn't actually add on into my last CAW Showcase video because it was running a bit on the long side. I had like 8 CAWs in there. But he will also be featured in the upcoming showcase. That, of course, being Big Brother Tom, aka the Hellhound, Tom Jonas, Haley Jonas's older brother. Quick preview of his look for 2018. There is not too much variation from his look from 2K17, but you can pretty much see that for yourself here if you followed my channel at all over the course of the past couple of years. And that is... oh, wait, nope, never mind. Hold on. One more. Re-upload. So many re-uploads, I lose track of the stuff sometimes. But last but not least, and I mean it this time, is Loretto Vendetta. This here is for the purpose of those of you out there who want to complete the faction known as the Anarchy, which of course is Loretto Vendetta, along with Adam Warden and Chris Kilgore, who are still available for download as well. I didn't take them down. Quick preview for you. You'll notice something a little different in the form of her secondary attire, which is kind of a completely different look, sort of. I'm gonna say that with a bit of a disclaimer, because you're going to download this, but you're going to download this knowing the fact that this is not actually the final version of Loretto Vendetta that I'm going to be putting up. I have planned what could be considered to be sort of an overhaul for her appearance anyway. She's still going to have that punk goth look, but the application is going to be a wee bit different. I might be doing away with the Christy Von Eerie, or should I say old school Christy Von Eerie mohawk look for the primary attire, and give a variation of her new look as it is that she has appeared with the group Reno Scum on Impact Wrestling, as well as in many different independent promotions throughout the Western United States of America. And yeah, I've got some ideas that I've taken from some other sources that I'm going to put together, and she's going to look really, how you say, violent, but in a good way. You'll see what I mean. Coming soon. It's one that I have planned on finishing, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, certainly before I start actually getting really knee deep into the shows. But yeah, this old version is just kind of a placeholder for you. The moveset is probably not going to change. It's just the appearance. She's going to look way different than she does right now. So keep that in mind. And with that, we have concluded our weekly upload update for this week. And I'm going to keep these all up for a while. Once again, if you have any requests that you would like for me to re-upload, leave them in the comment section below. Once again, there are those diamonds that have succumbed to the image glitch that I still have not forgotten. I will hopefully at some point get in the process of re-uploading those graphics and reapplying them. So they're on the horizon. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. You'll get them eventually in the foreseeable future. It's not going to take too long, but for those of you who are still holding out for them, just hang on just a little bit longer. They are coming. And also bear in mind that there's some new stuff that's going to be happening this week that's going to kind of slow down my production. There's this little DLC for my other favorite game, or one of my favorite games, that comes out tomorrow as of this video recording, because this might not get uploaded when Warmind releases, but I'll be playing that a lot over the course of the next week or couple of weeks. So if things slow down, and I say this considering the fact that things have actually slowed down anyway, involuntarily, I do have reasons for that as well. But you know those reasons now. Is that, and then there's something else that I have to share with you guys. New creative / business endeavor that I've kind of alluded to a couple of times on my Twitter, that I'm going to be showing off in video format for you guys. It's a way to get some more of my designs out there, get the creative juices flowing, and also a way for you guys to support me and this channel without going the Patreon route, so to speak. And you get something cool out of it as well. So look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's just about all it is that I have to update at this point in time. So we'll close it off from there. Make sure that you like this video and get the word out to anybody else who might be looking forward to this content, whoever it may be. Subscribe to the channel. As always, if you are subscribed, make sure you have notifications on. That way you're updated whenever any new content comes out. Whenever that happens. Because it will happen. Trust me on this. I'm a very, very busy man at this point. Trying to get a lot of things done. So make sure you have the notifications on so you are up to the minute on whenever it is that new stuff is on the horizon. And yeah, that'll do it. Thanks once again for watching, everyone, and enjoy the creations. Until the next time, this is OB aka 3X signing off.